Hey guys, this is vlog number 2. We are going to discuss today photo shoots. Choosing photographers. A big thing I see girls do is a photographer hits you up on Instagram or Facebook and said, hey, let's shoot, I'll shoot you for free. You'll get so many pictures, blah, blah, blah. The only issue with some of those photographers are they have those photos forever and they can use them for whatever they want. I would just say be very cautious of who you shoot with for free, because that can lead to your photos being sold or appearing places you may not want them to appear, depending on what type of photo shoot you're doing. So just keep that in mind. Always be sure to do your research before you hire a photographer. I would definitely look at their Instagram, look at their Facebook, see what their style is, if it's the type of style you're going for, if it's really what you want. And if it's not, don't go with them, whether it's free or not. These photos can be used for your social media. They can be used for digital portfolio. When companies ask to see photos of you, it's always gonna be via email. You're not physically gonna carry around a portfolio anymore like, hey, here are my photos. You're usually gonna get files from the photographer saying, hey, which photos do you want? I'll edit so many for you, and then those are yours. And you get them, via USB, stick, or via email file that you save and send out to people all over for jobs. And they can be used for a lot. And I've had companies use my pictures, old photos, to Photoshop their product on it. And then I appear in a magazine or an online ad with that old photo. Obviously, I have the rights to that. The photographer already released them to me, and we can do what we please with them. But keep in mind that that photographer can also do whatever he pleases with your photos. So, you don't want anything popping up later in life that you'll regret. If you're planning on looking super tight, you definitely want to watch the foods that you're eating. And artificials are cause a lot of bloating, can make you a little softer than maybe you want to appear on camera. Photoshop can only do so much. So, and you don't really want your pictures to be extremely photoshopped, because people don't take it as an authentic picture. They take it like, that's not really Alicia. She just looks like a freaking airbrush doll. So I definitely watch what I eat like 3 days before my shoot. I start to cut back on artificials, as in Crystal Light. Not a ton of salt. I don't cut back on water. I drink my water. The day of the shoot, I kind of sip water here and there. I obviously don't want to be full of water and peeing all the time. I need diet sodas. I don't want to do anything that's going to be bubbly and make you blah, 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 blah. Just think of anything with a fizz in it, with colors, as in sodas, ginger ale, whatever, those things, Gatorades, those are all artificial substances. Some yogurts I cut back on dairy, because dairy naturally causes a little bit of inflammation. So you can definitely feel a lot softer and bloated. So I try to eat very clean. Your veggies, your chicken, I'm not doing a ton of dressing. That also has a lot of additives. To my egg whites with a little bit of sugar-free, reduced sugar ketchup, some rice, my starches, sweet potatoes, but I'm not loading it up with, cheese or sour cream or anything low calorie that would make it delicious, like, sugar-free syrups. So you're definitely, if you're looking to be more hard and ripped on your photo shoot day, you need to stay away from those things. Next is finding wardrobe. Financially, we don't have the money to go to Lululemon or Nike and spend hundreds of dollars for one photo shoot. Borrow clothes. I had a ton of girls that I would swap outfits with. There's photo shoots between the 4 of us that we have semi the same outfits, but we're different people, so we use those photos for different reasons. I you know, would go to Target, and if it looked, you know, like a really cute fitness thing and it didn't have logos all over it and it was really clean, I bought it and it, you know, returned it after the shoot. Borrow things if you can, use what you have. My first photo shoot, I showed up with cut out magazine covers from all the women I admired and what I wanted my pictures to look like. I got my makeup done this way because I wanted her look. I brought this type of suit because I wanted this look. And I practiced modeling in a mirror in my bedroom plenty of times. Can I aesthetically look more pleasing? How to not suck in where your ribs are showing, but breathe out and make your tummy tight and make your waist smaller. Work on your facial expressions. You know, when I go on shoot, the photographer's not going, okay, 1, 2, 3, click, 1, 2, 3, click. They're just clicking, click, 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 whether it's appealing or not. You're on set, that's not your time to practice. You're paying someone to take these photos like that. And when you're done, you'll see the quality of what you took time to practice. Just like practicing being on stage, you need to practice being in a camera. I did a photo shoot with my mom one time and we did not practice, and she had a very hard time figuring out where to put her body, her hands, her legs, her waist, how to smile, her face. I should have taken time to practice with her, and I feel bad about that now, but next time we know. You want to have your hair and makeup looking very clean. Like today, you know, I have my brows done, I'm wearing mascara, a little bit of blush, but on a camera, your eye makeup's gonna be a little more dramatic just because of how harsh the lighting is, but you still want it to be clean. You don't want it to be, you know, like you're going out on a night on the town and it's smoky eye night. You know, natural looking tones on yourself. The lighting is gonna be very fresh if you're in a studio. If you're outside, it might be a little more harsh. You don't want your hair to be in an updo. Keep your hair down and natural and flowy. This is a fitness shoot. This isn't something for Vogue. Everything needs to be very organic and not very staged for like top model. I went to MAC and had them do my makeup for the first time for my first photo shoot because I knew nothing about makeup. You need to, you know, have someone with experience, because if you're spending money on a photographer, spend a little bit of money in your face and your hair and your makeup. Some things you can do on your own. You don't need to get spray tanned by somebody and spend an extra $30, $40 if you can't afford that. And myself, I actually don't use sprays. I love mousses. Mousses for me go on better. You can see where there's places that are missing. Love Jergens Instant Sun. I get it in the darkest color possible because even this isn't anything close to like show color. The lighting is very bright and harsh and it can wash you out. So you want to appear a little bit darker than maybe your natural tone. You know, this isn't photo shoot color I would want. So I do a coat of this before I go to sleep. This is the deep bronze, and how I put it on, waxing mitt for a car. You can get this at freaking anywhere, Ace, any car thing, Target, and you buff your skin with it and it goes on flawlessly, flawless. In the morning, I put on a coat, and when I get to the shoot, I actually get dressed. And if you're doing numerous looks, you gotta be a little careful, but I get dressed and I also put on another coat while I'm there. It dries in like 4 seconds. And once you're dry and you have your clothes on, obviously when you're changing out of things, don't, you know, be pulling and tugging and pulling off this tanner. You want it to look as fresh as possible. Other color I really like, Bondi Sands, they're on Instagram, they're huge. I have this in dark, really great. It does rub off a little easier than I would like. The Neutrogena doesn't. And then Liquid Sunrays, their competition bronzer. I have a ton of these from when I was sponsored from them. And this stuff is dark. And then when I'm at the shoot, I wanna look very moisturized, and lotion won't do that on camera. Baby oil will. Now, I'm not talking about putting this on like KY jelly and being like, you don't want to do that. I'm talking a little bit here, put it on till you're, you know, a little shiny, put it all over, and on a camera picture, you look shiny, healthy, moisturized. You have your spray tan on, dab it on a little bit in areas where you know the camera's gonna get you, not your face, but your chest a little bit, your stomach, your legs. Don't rub off your tan. Be very gentle with it. You will look amazing on camera and outside. Another thing, Fitness photo shoots, you can do fun things with your clothing and color, but your nails, I always suggest you keep looking clean and nude. File them the night before and I put on 2 coats of these and I'm good. These are Essie. I use Romper Room, which is kind of a pink white, and I use ballet slippers, which is more of a white nude. And these look really pretty on camera. If you know your nails are gonna be seen and your toenails are gonna be seen in the picture, paint them, make them look decent. We've touched base on finding the right photographer, someone you trust, somebody with references that you know, look them up, like their style, because these pictures you're investing in. Borrow clothes from your girlfriends, get some decent, you know, a few bathing suits I show up with, you know, stringy kind of bathing suits that look athletic, a few, you know, sports bras, some panties that look athletic, shorts, again, a couple pair of shoes that match those outfits, a pair of heels, show up with your hair and makeup done. Do your own spray tan, do your own, you know, your mousse tan at home. Bring that on set in case you look blotchy. Bring the baby oil. Do your nails pretty the night before. Do a nude color and practice your modeling so you know the angles that you want to be seen at. If you're looking to look a little more tighter at your shoot, stop eating artificials, artificial sweeteners, artificial ingredients a couple days before your show. You know, sip water on set, have a little bit to eat in the morning, a couple eggs, maybe a rice cake, nothing really filling and heavy. And then after your photo shoot, go have an In-N-Out burger, you know. Comment below, let's talk more. Let me know what you want to discuss next, and I'll see you guys next week. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, whatever you guys celebrate, have a good day and have a good week. Bye.